Hi, welcome to Yoga with Sandra. Today I want to work on hamstrings with you, and if you have a strap, a yoga strap, that would be awesome to help us get our hamstrings opened up. Or if you don't, you could always use a dish towel. So the way you would use a dish towel or a necktie would be just to hold it here and use that instead of the strap. So grab a dish towel if you don't have a strap, or grab a strap if you do have one, and let's get started. So I'm going to start us with just a nice gentle hamstring stretch. So we're going to come to a seat and just begin to notice the breath. You can keep your knees bent, heels to the ground, and begin to lift your chest. Lift up nice and tall. See if you can ground down into those sit bones. Maybe move the fleshy part of your booty out of the way. Lift the chest nice and tall. And breathe. So we're just breathing, sitting up tall, noticing the breath, breathing in and out through the nose. Letting the shoulders melt down the back. And then begin to bring your torso towards your thighs. And bring your hands towards your ankles or wherever they go. So just find a spot that feels good where you can begin to feel the hamstring stretch. If you don't start to feel them stretch, then go ahead and slide the heels out a little further. And you can begin to notice probably the belly of the hamstring. Start to feel the tension of the stretch. Pulling the toes towards the knees. Relaxing the torso down. Relax the head down. Allowing your spine to just round a bit. And this would be your nice gentle hamstring stretch, starting with the knees bent, folding over, and then extending those heels out as long as they'll go. Again, your knees don't ever have to come straight. You never want to lock your knees. So we're just going to come nice and easy into this hamstring stretch. And then we'll go ahead and lie down. And we're going to take this strap or towel, whatever you have, and loop it around your foot. And then we'll take the foot up. So we're just going to lay here and just gently pull. You can, again, keep a soft bend in the knee and just pull your foot to wherever it goes. So if you're here, you're fine, totally fine. If you can start to bring it closer to your face, that's fine too. And just relax your shoulders down. Try to relax everything. Pressing your heel up and pulling your toes towards your knee. Big hamstring stretch. Take another deep breath in. And another big exhale out. And then we're going to take the strap or towel and gently guide your foot over across the midline of your body. So it's going to go over to the left. You can hold it with your left hand, or probably your left hand's better. Relax your right shoulder down. Try to relax your shoulders. Maybe pull the strap a little more. And you'll probably feel this here on the outside, the IT band, outside of your hip. And then we'll gently release it and take it over to the side. And you're just going to reach it right out there as far as it goes without lifting your left hip up, right? So left hip is down. Maybe even take your left hand onto the hip bone. Hold it down here. And then see if you can pull that strap so that you can pull your foot up closer this way, up towards your shoulder. Just see what you got. I have super tight hamstrings, or I guess I shouldn't say that anymore. I used to have super tight hamstrings. They're still not easy. They're still not open like my hips are open, but they're much better than they were. So over time, these kinds of things work. All right, and so let's pull the knee in And you can hold onto the strap with whichever hand feels good. Maybe give your right hand a break and take the left hand, pull the knee in. So we're thinking kind of like a half happy baby here with the hamstring pointing up towards the sky. The happy baby would be where you reach around with your hand and grab the outside edge of your foot. But in this case, you don't have to. You have the strap or the towel. You can use that. And gently pull it towards your knee, towards your shoulder. And then we're going to release it. Oh, take that foot out long. Maybe windshield wiper your feet a little bit. Relax that hip. And then bring the feet back in. We're going to take the strap off that foot and onto the other foot. So here we go. Left foot up wherever it goes. It might be different than the other one. So I have my right leg out long. And I didn't say this on the other side, but if this doesn't work for you, if this feels uncomfortable, you can always bend the leg that's not being stretched. That usually lets you bring your foot a little closer. But that's not the point. The point is to feel the stretch. So wherever you feel better is all good. Pressing the sole of the foot up to the ceiling, flexing the toes toward the knee, using your breath to open. So we breathe, big inhale, and as we exhale, we try to press into that stretch just a little bit more. Find some openness. Breathe into the hamstring, whatever that means to you. Sounds like Arthur has a big itch. Hi, sir. All right, and we're going to take the foot across the midline of the body. And again, find that outer hip IT band. Big stretch there. And then we'll take it back and over to the left side. And just find what works for you. I'm running into furniture here, so I'm going to take it under. There's always furniture or walls in our homes, unless you have a big giant room that you get to practice in. So we just work around the architecture, work around things, no worries. And see if you can bring that foot up closer to your shoulder. Maybe you take your right hand on your right hip bone, hold it down. And then release that foot back up to center. And release it down. And you can windshield wiper your feet a little bit, kind of rock side to side on the hips, whatever feels good. Take your arms up overhead, big reach for the sky, or not for the sky, big reach up overhead. Point your toes. Find lots of length in your body. And then as you exhale, let's pull the knees into the chest, give them a hug. And then hands behind the hamstrings, rock yourself up. And let's see if we notice any difference in the hamstrings. So again, starting with the knees bent, you can lean forward and see they might have opened up a little bit. Relax the head down, maybe slide those heels out a little more. Relax the head down, maybe hold on to your ankles or the outsides of your feet. Nice and easy. And we're going to bring the right foot in to the inside of the left inner thigh. So kind of think tree pose, legs seated. And we're going to turn the torso over the thigh, pull the toes toward the knee. Inhale, take the arms up, big reach for the sky. And exhale, reach forward. Hold on to the ankle of the foot wherever your hands go. Relax the head down. Now this is head to knee pose, but that doesn't mean your head needs to touch your knee. It's the intention of bringing your head towards your knee. And you may notice that with your breath, as you exhale, you're able to gain a little more space in the stretch. And maybe eventually your head will touch your knee. and maybe not today, and it's all okay. And part of it is learning to be where you are and be at peace with where you are, knowing that change comes with time. Bye, Arthur. Oh, are you coming back? It's okay. You can go if you want. And we're going to take the arms back up, big reach for the sky, and exhale, twist to the right. So left hand comes outside the right thigh, right hand swims behind you, lift your chest, lift up through the crown of the head, nice and tall. Relax the shoulders down. And then inhale, take the arms up. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, think halfway lift. Find extension through the spine and through the crown of the head, straight through the back. And then exhale, fold. Again, inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, fold. And come all the way up. And we're going to switch legs. So right leg out, left leg bends in, the sole of the foot on the left inner thigh, torso towards the leg, sitting down, grounding down into the sit bones, lifting the chest nice and tall. Big breath in and big breath out. Awesome. Pulling the toes towards you. Inhale, take the arms up. And exhale, reach forward, reach forward, reach forward, reach forward. Head to knee pose. See where you can go. You might surprise yourself. Notice how this side's different than the other side. You can relax your head down as you breathe. And then we're going to inhale, take the arms up. And exhale, twist to your left. Right hand outside the left leg. Left hand swims around behind you. Lift your chest on the inhale. Twist on the exhale. Inhale, lift and lengthen through the spine. Exhale, twist a little deeper. On your next inhale, take the arms back up overhead, big reach, nice and tall. And exhale, take those hands forward. Find your head to knee pose, wherever it is. Relax into it. Notice your breath. Then inhale, find length through your spine. Think halfway lift, reach the crown forward. And exhale, fold down. And inhale, reach, find length. And exhale, fold down. Then inhale, take the arms up. And exhale, hands down. Bring your right foot in. Find Baddha Konasana. So this is Cobbler's pose. Knees out, soles of the feet together. Hello, you had a nice drink of water, sir. Knees down. And we're just going to pull the navel in, lift the chest, pull the shoulders back and down. If you don't know, Arthur was my first guide dog puppy that I raised. I'm a volunteer puppy raiser for Guide Dogs of America. And I got him during COVID. And he was born in April of 2020. And that's when I started working from home and was able to have him and raise him. And then he did not pass the program, unfortunately. But fortunately, they offered him back to me to adopt. So Arthur is mine. And I'm now raising my third guide dog puppy, Esther. She's in some of my videos, but she's upstairs sleeping right now. So Arthur's here. He's a good boy. My black lab, my guide dog puppy, my first baby, aren't you? All right, so I hope you have a baby to practice with, a fur baby. If you love fur babies, kind of nice to have them hanging out. All right, inhale, finding length through your spine, lift up through the crown of the head, let those knees relax down. And then we're going to lean forward, lean forward, lean forward. Find length through your spine, reaching through the crown of the head. And then relax the head down, round the back. Maybe your elbows come to your thighs and press them open just a little bit more. If you want to get that gentle extra pressure, you can kind of press into the outside edges of your feet and open your feet kind of like a book. And maybe you massage your arches with your thumbs. or maybe you just hold onto your ankles or hold onto your toes, or you can reach forward. Find what feels amazing in your body and feel free to experiment. Be your own inner teacher as you listen to your body and let it teach you what it wants. Let it teach you what feels good in the moment. And the only way you'll know is by experimenting with different options. So I can give you options, but your body is going to tell you. All right, we're going to roll back up, bring those knees together, and then we're going to take the heels out and begin to lean back. So you can take your hands together if you like, start to lean back, lean back, lean back, and really start to feel your belly engage, your abdominals engage, and maybe lift one leg up and maybe the other leg up. You can reach forward, you can really point those fingers and extend those arms out straight. And maybe you take your hands to your sides, hold them there. Point your toes and tap your toes. We have lots of options here. These are Navasana variations. Navasana is boat pose. So maybe you squeeze your legs together. Maybe you take your feet up and reach the arms up. Get as high as you can with a straight back. So let's see, you can see my back start to collapse here. I'm going to lift it. And that means my feet aren't going to be as high, but that's okay. I'll lift it up and lower down. And lift it up and lower down. And lift it up and lower down. Keep that belly in and lift and lower. And if this is not working for you, you can be here with the hands out. You can even hold your hamstrings and tap. So play with what feels good here. Inhale, lift it up. And exhale, release it down. Come to lie on your back. And we're going to take the feet up into happy baby. So we're going to relax the shoulders down and point the soles of the feet up. And then maybe you might grab hold of your big toes with your peace fingers and thumb. And here we can play with the hamstring stretch. You can reach that foot out to the side, pull the toe in, push the heel out, and notice that hamstring stretch. And maybe you switch to the other side, pulling it out. So finding what feels good here, pulling it out, maybe both feet. Relaxing the shoulders, noticing the breath. Notice how the breath helps you stretch. And wherever you are, come back to that happy baby pose. Relax the shoulders. And then we'll bring the feet together and bring them down to the floor. Supta Baddha Konasana. So now the knees are wide, but we're laying down. So the Baddha Konasana is the cobbler's pose. Supta Baddha Konasana is reclined cobbler's pose. Knees wide. You're going to take your hands on your hips, or maybe you take them up and kind of mirror your elbows to your knees, if that feels good. And just breathe. And you can start to gently slide the feet out, nice and easy, towards the front of the mat. And then take them out wide. You can windshield wiper your feet. Find where they naturally kind of flop out. And then your hands can come down to your sides. You can enjoy a nice Shavasana here. Surrendering, letting go of what's no longer serving you. You can close your eyes or soften your gaze. Return your breath to normal. And notice if there's anything still with tension. Maybe your shoulders still have some tension. Maybe it's your jaw, your forehead. And as you exhale, see if you can blow tension out. And if you have time to stay here, by all means, stay here in your Shavasana as long as you would like. Nice, relaxing, surrendered posture to give yourself time to just absorb and observe and be. But if you got to get up and go, you got places to go, things to do. I know we all do. Just give yourself this gift of space and time for as long as you can before you jump up off the mat and get going with your day. But if you're ready, you can rock yourself up, come up to a seat, and join me for a last stretch here. Nice and long through the sides, big reach up to the sky. Palms together and exhale down to heart center. Navel comes in towards the spine. Maybe you lift the corners of your mouth and just notice how you feel. And then drop your chin to your chest, feeling a stretch in the back of the neck, noticing this humble prayer posture. Namaste.